welcome back to the Ringside Table Podcast. I'm one third of your host, D Goody. I'm here with my cornerman, Donnie V. Oh, I can't wait to hear what you got to say. And my man, Rock Goodman. Cannot wait to hear what you got to say. Welcome back, gentlemen. How you feeling? You know what I mean? It was a hell of a weekend. How y'all feeling, man?
I'm
Pretty
feeling great,
good,
bro.
man.
Feeling great.
Man, let's go ahead and cut to the chase, man. Was Roach robbed? Donnie V, what you got, baby?
Absolutely, man. That joint was crazy, bro. That joint was wild, dog. You saw Pitbull change up his whole format after the sixth round, you know? He ain't look like the same Pitbull you seen at all in any of his previous fights. And you got to credit that to Roach. Now, he got to point out that knockdown, yeah. And me personally, it was around I want to say maybe the ninth round where Pitbull had a little flurry at the end. I was like, man, this might hurt. He might have stole that round because Roach was dominating the later rounds of the fight. But that one particular last 20 seconds, I think Roach could have stole the round right there, which could have made it a draw. But to me, man, that was Roach's fight, man. Look, you might need to call Iceberg Slim and them, man. They get icing on this show, man.
Before
That
you even
show
go any
crazy, though.
further, Brock, if you feel like you need to say something in the mix, man, get in between, bro.
look,
All I'm
look.
telling you.
Need
Hey,
Iceberg Slim to
What do
report
you
in on
think?
this, man.
the fight was what it was. It was a draw.
Elaborate, Joe. Elaborate. Please excuse me.
See, I'm gonna take what
What?
I'm gonna elaborate off what Donnie just said. Right? He said Pitbull let up off the gas around the sixth round. Right? It's a 12-round fight. So if he let up off to the sixth, that means he won the first half of the fight, and Roach won the other half of the fight. Right? So that's an even fight. And then you said he might have stole the ninth round, so that's giving Pitbull another round. So Pitbull could have won the fight, plus the
But I don't think
knockdown.
it was. I don't think it was clear as day as six this way and six that way. And plus, Pitbull did lose a point in that fight, which would make those rounds even out.
Yeah, so either way, still was an even fight.
I'm saying but that if he stole that round, we gotta look at the round, the breakdown. But if he stole that round, like I'm talking about that flurry at the end, then that would have tilted to a draw and took it away from Roach.
They would have gave him 1 point up.
Right, right,
Because remember, he got the knockdown, then they took the point away. So that'd have put him a point. That still would have left him a point behind. Then he come back
right.
and steal the ninth, that would have made the fight even.
But I think Roach may have took at least one or two of those rounds between 1 and 6. Pitbull didn't dominate all first 6 rounds.
Oh, he was on him, bro. Pause. He was on him.
He was on him, but a lot of those were wild punches and misses.
Yeah, but he was throwing more combinations too.
And he caught a lot of counters too.
Yeah, he kept catching the counters, but he's still throwing combinations. Your
Yeah, but
one or
when you
two
catch
shot,
them
your one or
counters,
two shot, your one or two shots don't even up to them 4 shots he throwing.
well, I'm saying a lot of them shots weren't connecting though. That's all I'm
Mm,
saying.
mm.
Roach defense
Mm.
look good out there, man. His defense look real sharp out there. And that's part of the reason why Pitbull got frustrated.
Yeah, he
He
couldn't get
took
him out of there.
he took every shot Pitbull threw and they ain't budged. He felt all the power Pitbull had and ain't budged.
That's because
And
he's
when he said
defensively sound for the most part.
and when he settled in, he went to work.
That
I I,
jab.
I tell you, man, he took one or two of those rounds from 1 to 6 in my eyes.
Mm.
I say it was a draw though. I give it a draw.
I
What
didn't
you
see a
say, D
draw.
Good?
I didn't see a draw. I didn't see a draw. I saw. It wasn't a beatdown after probably like the fifth or the sixth, but it was definitely a different technique. I mean, not technique, but a different plan that Roach displayed, as you guys were elaborating to, as
Mm-hmm.
far as sitting back and sitting, popping the jab, not getting in the phone booth with him, but sitting back, popping the jab. That jab was really frustrating Pitbull. You know, he fought in the inside, and yeah, he engaged him in the inside, but when he was outside, he was using his length. You know what I'm saying? As leverage against Pitbull, which frustrated him to Donnie V's point, and he had to keep switching up, and it was something to see. But if at all, just like the announcer said, if and those who were watching, he outpointed them in every category, statistical category. Roach did.
Everyone,
So
percentage and landing.
he passed the eye test. He passed the numbers. Now, a judge that saw that thing 115, 111.
Yeah, I don't know what he was watching, bro. I don't know what he was watching.
Dang, call
There,
Iceberg Slim on him, man.
therefore, it's not a draw. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents. You know what I mean? But there were other fights, gentlemen. There were other fights. You know, some things like that Foster Fulton joint. Let's talk about that because
Nasty.
My man Shay Foster, man, you know, with his performance, you know what I mean? Does he put 130 and 135 on notice? What you say, Rob?
Oh yeah,
And how
yeah. With
so?
that,
You know what I mean?
yeah, with that performance right there, that was a how can I say? That was like a Terrence Crawford Canelo ass whoop. That was very masterful. It was very skillful. It was very thought out. It was very executed. It was everything. It was an A+ performance, bro. Everything he was supposed to do, he did it. And when he was supposed to step on the gas, he stepped on the gas. So I can't do nothing but take my hats off to him. But for as far as 130 and 135, y'all got some problems to be worried about. All y'all, every last one of y'all. It might be at
What you say,
140
Donnie
too.
V? Now I hear you, Rock, with Donnie V. I mean, is,
Hey, I
is
say
he
it's an A
kicking in the
plus.
door?
I give Foster an A+ performance. Man, I think Fulton was in over his head. He came in overweight, so he wasn't in the best shape.
But I thought
Obviously,
he was gonna put up a better fight than that though.
I did too. I thought he would put up a much better performance than that. He couldn't find his way on the inside. Foster used
Mm,
every advantage that he had, and like he was supposed to.
mm.
That
Only thing
speed
I
was
want to
killer.
see, huh?
That speed was killer, bro.
Yeah, yeah, the speed and just the length, arm length. Pause. Wasn't nothing
Mhm.
Fulton could do with it.
You
Yeah,
know him. For him. Sorry about that, but him coming up the weight almost felt like Foster felt disrespected,
yeah. That's how you fought.
and he beat him up like you aren't supposed to be up here, and I'm gonna let you know why you ain't supposed to be up here. Like,
Right,
give me
right,
all what you got,
right.
and I'm gonna show you is tink 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 tinking up here. And I'm gonna show you what this is. I'm gonna show you a different skill set. I'm gonna show you not quick enough. I'm gonna show you not big enough.
Hey, and it's
You
funny you
know what I
said that
mean?
because I remember watching a press conference and he told Stephen
Pause on
Fulton
that.
that he said, "I'm
Yeah,
gonna show you why you're not supposed to be right here."
Right.
yeah.
So,
So that's what that looked like. And for him to
Mm-hmm.
switch up southpaw, then get him orthodox, then get
Mm-hmm.
him southpaw,
Mm-hmm.
and like, okay, for instance, right
that jump was
when he
beautiful,
was
bro.
when he was orthodox, right? He had that left just sitting there. He was just pop, pop, and all Fulton kept doing was coming over to the left. Bish. Shap, 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 bish, shap, 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 Boosh. And then he switched. It was like shap, 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 boosh. And he just kept doing that all night. Just switching the power hand on him. And that's what I saw. You know what I mean? And him as far as him putting 130, 135 on notice, that's a very good question. I mean, he looked good. His confidence and his skills are matching right now. And you know that in any sport, any weather, when your confidence meets your skill set, bing.
Yeah.
We get that. So right now he's dangerous.
Right.
He's somebody not to be slept on. But it put him in the mix. To answer the question, it puts him in the mix. He needs to be not forgotten about.
Mm-hmm.
He's not at the top of the heat, but he's in the conversation.
He a title holder, so somebody got to come see him.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, it's he's in the mix. He's in the mix,
and there's some names out there for him too.
And that leads us to the next question. That's a perfect transition. Versus who? Who's next for him? Looking good. People feeling like, oh yeah, oh, and you're looking around. They're like, oh, he got some fans. Oh okay.
But at what weight class? 30
But
or
who
35?
first? Who? We'll figure the weight class when we figure who. Donnie V. Who? Shaq Foster. What's up? What's up? Who's who? Like
Gary
who's next?
Russell.
I like that.
That was my number one. That was my number one pick.
I like
right
that.
There.
I think that's why he was there.
Dynamite.
I think that's
At
why
35,
he was there.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stamp it. You heard, hey, Gary. Hey.
Come on, put that work in, man.
Hey.
Tank don't want it. You go get it.
At 135, yes,
ding,
bro.
Ding. When you look at that joint, you like this.
Yes.
What up?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
I'm calling Tank name for that work, man. There's a lot of work out there.
You
And you
know
what? That's probably gonna be his next fight anyway, because both of them with PBC. So
I think that's why he was there.
Nah, they was there for Roach ass.
They were there for Roach.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes without
saying. They want that fight.
Yeah.
They want that fight.
Gary and Antoine was there. They were there for Roach.
Now that's a great question. You know, as far as like all these new boxers, and that's really, again, like we said in our IG space, you can find us there in our previous shows, that 26 is going to be dynamite. 26 is going to be dynamite for boxing. You know, that being said, is fighting for legacy about to be dead, really? You know, about to be a thing of the past? Or with this latest Crawford versus WBC issue? Rock, what you say to that?
It's a sticky situation, bro. Because for one, you still have traditional fighters that still want to go out there, conquer every weight class, be undisputed. But then you got some that come in and be like, if the money ain't right, I ain't fighting. And now you drag along with, I'm only making this, but you want me to pay you this to hold your title. There's gonna be a lot of dudes be like, I don't want your title, just give me my money. So I think a lot of legacy is about to leave the sport.
Donnie V, what's if that happens? What say you? You with that? Because you got to look at so many things that are intertwined with those belts, like sports betting, and this, that, and the third. Like, what do you see? What boxing is boxing for legacy about to be a thing of the past? With this Crawford and versus WBC issue.
Legacy is historic, right? It's based off what you accomplished, what you done.
Mm-hmm.
So take Crawford for instance. You just get out the ring with Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pay the sanctioning fees. We still
Mm-hmm.
know he the champ.
Yeah,
Right?
but like,
We still
okay,
know he the champ.
right,
So
right.
since you
When
relinquish that belt, now you gonna get the belt to a paper champion, right?
right,
Or
right,
somebody got
right.
to fight, or they had to fight for that title, which is gonna create another person's upstart of their legacy. And if they
Okay,
want to
but
continue that, that's on them. Because the money not gonna come off you being a paper champion, right?
so okay. Legacy, right? Legacy is about, right, what you've done in your works, right?
That's what right. That's what I
Now,
said. So
now, but
we
right, right,
all
right,
know
right. But hold on, I'm gonna be weird then, okay? If we take away or we discredit what those accolades are, the belts, how many times you was this, did you ever reach the WCA? And we just say, no, we ain't mess with the belts. Does that mess with your legacy? Because now when 100 years, 50 years, when they go back, they're going to base you on maybe these accolades. And if you diminish the importance of them and you not collect them no more, and we all in a feeling right now, but in 2045, they pick it back up in 2033 or whatever. And now these jokers is in an era where they ain't feeling like that now 20 years from now, and they want to bring them back. Does that hurt them for diminishing not having the accolades? Get what I'm saying? So it may be a
Yeah.
double-edged sword. It's like, yeah, yeah, we got sanctions. I think it's unfair. I
It's
agree.
like a damn if you do, damn if you don't
Right.
situation.
Right. You touching the very thing we all want to attain is the accolades of the belts. And how many times we get that belt, or how many times, or how long we've held that belt or defended that belt. And we change weight classes to get those. It's the belts. So to me, it's I don't know if it goes away. I don't know if it becomes a thing of the
It's
past.
definitely a double-edged sword. But like I
Ooh.
said, once you beat someone and become a champ, and
But
nobody
what do you
beats you,
get? But what do you get? What is
hold
that?
on, bro, hold on, bro, hold on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Once you beat someone to become a champ, right? And nobody else has come along to beat you, even though you gave up that belt or what. In my eyes, you still a champ. In the history books, you still a champ.
The history books don't read that way, so we don't know how it's going to read. The history books read with
See the
accolades.
thing. See the thing about it is, it's not going to
That'll
be
be
the belt.
something new, Donnie. That'll be something new going forward. That's not.
The thing not going to be the belts. It's going to be what you have to give up to hold them belts. Like I'm having to give up part of my purse just to say I'm a champion, bro.
I think if
And
the
that's to each and
story,
every last one of them, bro.
I
Not just
think,
one. It's all of them.
I think if the story grows that they pay for them joints, I think them fees will go away because that's negative press. A lot of people don't realize they actually got to do that.
They gotta pay to hold them belts, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's kind of like that's cheesy. You know what I mean? Like blatant it.
Very
You know what I
cheesy.
mean?
Very
But
cheesy.
it
That's
makes sense
that's
to the
what
boxing guy,
that's what that's what
or a professional to be females as well.
that's what's gonna hurt
Who
the
is that?
legacy
But
part because these dudes they want the belts, but I don't want to pay you to be holding your belt every time I fight. Are you get digging
I'm
in my
just saying
pocket?
this thing getting a hot news
What?
space and
Tripping?
everybody blowing like, oh my God, I can't believe that they actually pay for it. Man, I think these belts be like, hey, you win it, you got it.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
man had to get
Why?
them people's
I
three
got a
hundred
question.
thousand.
Why is it big news now and it wasn't big news when Floyd was doing it?
Again, we have more outlets and technology for everybody to know everything every nanosecond from even a
It's
year
been
ago.
common.
It's
It's
more
been
stuff.
common
Like
knowledge.
people are just in the know
But
more.
still, bro,
It's
they
been
press
common
pay, but
knowledge.
still, they ain't asked Floyd for no 300,000 either.
Common is You stop at a red light. That's common knowledge. This is not common knowledge.
For fight fans, it should be. So you've been watching Floyd for the past 15, 20 years, right? And he
You
done done
said it
it.
should be. I'm just speaking for the people that
But
probably like,
I'm
nah,
just,
brother, it ain't. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
just
Like, I'm just
saying.
speaking for some people out here.
No,
That's all
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
saying. I'm speaking for myself. I'm just saying. For the past 15, 20
Right.
years, we've been watching the top person in the sport, and every time he wins, that's exactly what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it should be common knowledge at this point for boxing fans to know this.
Educate them, brother.
For the main boxing fan to know this. We have a lot of fans that's not main boxing fans neither. That don't know
I
this
ain't talking
information.
I ain't talking about the Garcia fans of the world, the YouTubers of the world. I ain't
The
talking about that.
YouTubers and
Yeah, I ain't talking
the
about all that.
IGers.
The ones that watch boxing from weight class, not just follow one person who jumped on the scene, the Jake Pauls of the world. Nah, none of that.
I'm speaking for who Rock is talking about. It is. I'm talking about these jokers. They'll get on their spaces and blow that issue up. That
We
probably
got a lot
need
of
their
baby
help
boomers
to
too that
blow
watch
it
that
up.
too.
Get what I'm saying? Because it could be it could be some nasty work when it comes to the media that people ain't know that.
But see, my thing is, we already knew that they had to pay fees, but to ask a man to pay that much money for, come on, dog.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
lot.
Come on,
And now
dog.
it's the thing that even those who know,
well, they're probably 3%.
you're shaking us at the core like, yo, that's
Come
a
on,
lot of
dog.
money.
Wasn't initially 3%?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 3%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come on, bro.
300,000,
dog. Come
what do
on,
y'all
bro.
think? Put it in the comments below, because we maybe have to try to push a narrative here to get some things changed. But that's a great topic because we got a new belt holder in Abdullah Mason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Before we get to that, hit the
Okay.
comment section, like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the conversation. Come on back.
Yes, sir. You know,
hit that like button.
Yes, sir. Well, Abdullah
Hit that
Mason.
subscribe.
Abdullah Mason being a WBO champ now at 135, you know, with all these sanctions and all that, is he savvy enough through all the stuff, being hyped, the confidence, not making the, still stand savvy enough? Is he think he's going to be able to keep his title away from Russell or Foster? Rock, what you think?
No.
How he's not savvy enough? Explain that. So he just gonna be just old giddy, just green, huh?
I ain't saying they're gonna be green, but as far as the business to get handled, I'm talking about as far as the fight issue. I'm talking about inside the ring.
Explain yourself.
Nah, Abdullah Mason is a good talent, but from what I've been seeing from him for the last couple of fights or the last 3-4 fights, he's very defensively irresponsible.
He can be.
He make fights.
I think that comes with the growth in the sport, though.
He has a habit of making the fights harder than what they should be because he's gung ho. He's one of them type. If you crack me, I'm coming for you, and he gets caught up in that. So I see a lot, but nah, he better stay away from Oshaki and Gary. Like that 35, yeah.
Hey, Donnie V, what say you, man?
I had to agree with Rock. I don't think he's been vetted enough for those two, Foster and Russell. Beating Noakes, hell of a fight. I think he made it a lot harder than what it should have been. I'm not taking nothing away from Noakes. I'm just saying, with the talent that I see in Mason, it could have been an easier path. And with the fight before that, when he took the knockdown, I just don't see him, without making any changes, being able to keep Foster or Russell up off of him.
I might. Ooh.
You got to think Oshaki is very a little bit more seasoned than him too, so they'll outslick his ass in that game.
But I just don't find him as that gung-ho moving forward. I think he's going to start being more savvy. I think he watched himself. I think he knows that, moving forward, I gotta get better as a fighter. I'm the champ now. Everybody looking at my flaws. I gotta tighten up. I think he's smart enough to do it. So I'm gonna have to be on the other side. Now, when or if Foster or Russell catch up to him, that's a whole different question for me. That's who wins. But to answer the question, is he seasoned enough to keep his titles away from him, right? So, yeah. I think Russell to me is so sporadic. I think he gonna fight somebody, and I think he can win. But what if he loses? Now it's like you may be not even running for the man. I think Mason is savvy enough to wait for them to crash out and let them shake out the way it's gonna shake out instead of him taking fights. Early, I think he's gonna wait for them to crash out. That's what I'm saying. I think he's savvy. I think he can fall back and look at some things. That's all I'm saying. You know
Bob
what I mean?
Erm gonna push that. Bob Erm gonna push that boy because he young. He only like 19 to 21. He gonna push that boy. Next year you probably see a Blue Mason probably fight damn near 3 times a year next year, bro.
Hey, I would love to see it personally. Speaking of that, should Roach stay at 140 and get a lot more fights, different action, as some, one thing, Paul Pierce and KG on their podcast say when somebody needs to have a change of like a different space, go get traded, they say he need to get some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? And maybe
right.
and maybe Roach needs some fresh air somewhere else, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's his first fight up at 140 though.
Good question, Donnie. Hey, Donnie, I'm coming straight to you, boss. Should Roach stay at 140?
I think he looked good at 140, man. I think he looked real sharp. I wouldn't mind him standing right there. I believe they cheated him out the victory. So why not? You can get a Frank Martin fight out of that.
Rock, what say you?
I think he stay at 140. He look comfortable at 140.
I like him at 140.
Too. I like him at 140 too.
I like him at 140, but it's busy there.
He can handle that.
Hey, it's busy at 35
he
too.
Clearly can. He clearly can handle. But it's a gauntlet in 140 lately, bro.
But still,
I like 140.
Roach can handle all that.
Listen. You want to go down to fight the older brother, or you want to stay right there and fight the young boy, the younger brother? Either way, he won't see the Russell. That's what I think. That's just me.
Either way, he can move around at 140. He ain't got to necessarily go to the question.
I agree with y'all. I'm just saying, if he stays there, then okay, it ain't like he gonna just chill there. Nah, he gotta do some work there. You know what I'm saying? Right. I like him at 140. He looked good at 140. He carry his power at 140. You know what I mean? And all you're gonna do is get more. You know what I mean?
Look,
so yeah, I agree. I think he should stay at 140.
I think Roach can beat everybody at 140, and I think Gary will give him the most problems.
Mm-hmm.
I think he beats T.O. He beats Richard Hitchison. He beats Sabril Matias. He beats all of them. Roach can beat all of them.
Okay. Final question. Since
what everybody you saying? Hold on. What Russell you saying he fighting at 140, Rob?
Huh?
Which Russell you saying he fighting at 140?
Antoine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Older. He fight lower.
Right.
Yeah,
but
he fight. Yeah, he fight Antoine.
He can fight at 140, but I don't think he want to be at 140.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. But that's a great transition to our pretty much our last question. That 140 division, all the belt holders. You know, we every division looks to unify. I'm particularly talking about where we at right now, that 140. Who do you see, if so, coming out being that unified champ in the next maybe 2 years? Donnie Vegas, what say you?
At 140, man, I like to see Antoine do it. I like to see Antoine do it. At least attempt. But who's to say, man? You got some good hitters at 140. Frank Martin that came back, made a resurgence. Who knows what's next for him?
Shakur at 140 now.
Shakur at 140 now. You about to see what's coming up with him at the end of January. Haney at he at 147, right? He probably can make that cut to 140. Yeah. It's a lot of work right there.
But who do you see in the next? Like who you saying have all the straps, man? At 140, man.
I already said it. I said Russell.
Okay, I just want to make sure you in the books with your answer. Rock Goodman, what say you? Who gonna sit on top of that 140 hill in the next 2-3 years? Unified with all the straps. Woo!
For some strange reason, y'all gonna be like, "Are you serious?" But if Shakur stay put, I can see Shakur. Because for some strange reason, I see Gary getting pulled away from 40 going to 47 to take a fight. I don't know which fight yet, but I can see him going to 47 to take a fight. I ain't gonna tell y'all who I think it is.
Man. I don't think he's ready for no one. I'm gonna let you have your answer because it's yours. It's yours, and you can see it. It's all good.
No, because I can see Gary getting pulled away to go fight Devin Haney.
I would say Brian Norman.
I say Devin Haney because Devin Haney got the title.
I know, yeah, but since he coming up in weight, that's why I say Brian Norman. Test the water.
But Rob,
I can see Gary getting pulled away.
You unifying at 140. You say Shakur.
I can say Shakur. I see Shakur. I'm stirring up some other stuff right quick, but with all that Gary stuff. But yeah, I can see Shakur.
Shakur sounds good. Gary, I don't know.
No
Gary
love
might shake it up
at 140.
But Gary might shake it up.
But too. Because Keyshawn coming back at 140.
He gotta give me something else, man. He gotta give me something else. He gotta give me something else, man.
We still need to see Keyshawn Frank Martin.
Yeah. So we'll see. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us on this one. And until next time, man. Peace. Like and subscribe, man.
And share.
Hit that like button.
Yes, sir.
And share.
All your buddies.
That's what's up. Peace, fam.